So this is going to be a buyer's guide for mowers, blowers, and trimmers. So let's start right here with this. Now, if you're definitely starting out and you're very budget-minded, then go ahead and get yourself a push mower. But if you got the money to spend, I definitely recommend starting out with one of these Toro recyclers. They've got a nice Briggs engine. They always will start. You don't have to ever worry about them. One thing I don't like, this is a 2015 model. The newer 2016, 2017 models have a 163cc engine, so it's a bit of less power. But it has an advantage where you don't have to worry about changing the oil. You just check it and you add it. So that's all personal preference. If you want to get one of these, you might be able to find one used, or something in the back of Home Depot or something like that. Anyways, some other features you can get. You can pick this one up for $369. Now with the newer engine, it's $379. So if you don't like pulling the cord a lot, you can buy one with an electric start right here. You'll pay $400 for that. Same thing if you were to buy one with a blade brake clutch like this one over here. This one has the blade brake clutch, so you let go of the engine still runs, so you can empty the bag and the blades stop. So, yeah, you'll pay $400 for that too. But anyways, anything, I usually recommend getting these. These are a little cheaper, and they're easy to start, so I don't think those features are really that needed. So if you want to move up and you're starting in commercial, I definitely recommend one of these. Now, they did up it. It's got a 10 foot-pounds of gross torque on the engine, and it's like a 223cc engine. So they are upgraded. Now for 2017, you'll pay the exact same for it as if you were to buy one used, or you'll find the electric start's $1,100. But like that one, they start on the first pull. So you can buy an electric start for $1,100 and $1,000 for just a regular pull start. So come over here, I ain't gonna bite you. So anyways, they have the newer engines on there. They're the exact same price, which is a good thing. You can pick them up for the better engine and still a good price. They're 3-in-1, bagging, mulching, side discharge for whatever you prefer. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to blowers. So with blowers, there's a spectrum of blowers. You have corded electric and battery powered, this is a double, so you can plug the cord in. For landscaping, this is not ideal, and if you have this is an 18 volt, so for landscaping, this only works for if you have like a couple townhomes, or if you have like a high capacity battery. So this is really more like for homeowners, or like to have as a backup, which is why I bought this, because at the time I only had one blower. But then I started upgrading as I got more money in the landscaping business. So this is the Ryobi hybrid. You can use a cord if you run out of battery like that. And also you can stick the cord through there and it's tied up. Pretty neat. And then there's also the battery holder right here to hold the battery, and you can get high capacity batteries and lightweight batteries. You can get all sorts of batteries. So that's for that. It's also very quiet, so if you have like noise restrictions, that's perfect for you. Now here's the Echo ES250. Now if you're going to start a business, I suggest getting yourself a gas handheld blower. This one specifically does the shredding vac. It's got a bag attachment and a vacuum hose that you can attach to this one. Before I had a PB250, and PB250, it's the low noise version, but it doesn't have the shredding vac. I recommend getting the PB250 over this unless you're one of those people who are going to be doing a lot of leaf cleanups. The other one's a cheaper bet, so it's really a personal preference too, because this one's a bit heavier because it's got the metal impeller inside. But Echoes, they start up. They have a simplified starting system, so they're really easy to start. All you have to do is just prime it, choke it, and then for shredding, you just hold it like that, for this one at least. Now, to move up, if you're going to be doing a lot of leaf cleanups, at Home Depot, by the way, price points. This one's like $125. I got it on sale. This one's $200, $180. The original one, like the PB250 that I had before, was like $150 on sale. You can get them for like $120. backpack blowers. This one I got on sale for $180. This one is the best deal you can get for the best blower ever. I've seen people using these in their businesses for starters. All you have to do is you got the choke up here. So you got the choke. You just move the choke around like that, and then you prime it, and then you got the pull cord. A little bit harder to pull, but
Yes.
yeah, it's sure. And then you got a nice high capacity gas tank, and you've got a variable speed trigger,
And you got
you got
extensions.
stop switch, and you've got all these extensions, and these are removable. So if you're like one of those people who prefer shorter barrels, you can do that. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to trimmers. Now, start out, you might not be good with edging with the trimmer, so this one here is pretty long lasting. It's a 56 volt lithium ion trimmer. Price point on this thing is about $200. It's got the string in here. It's an automatic feed line head. It's got the wheels, so you can convert it to an edger, and it's also a trimmer. So look up here. Just twist it, clamp it down, and it's also adjustable, so you could stow it all the way up for storage and adjust it to your height. And then you just click this button right up here, twist it, and now you're ready to trim. And then you can just swap it back over, twist that,
Have an edger.
and then you've got an edger. I usually use this thing for edging because edging with a trimmer, I've gotten good at it, but it's just a huge pain to do. So yeah, this thing, pretty good for starters, but then you're not going to be wanting to mess with batteries, which you get later on in the business. This thing is probably the most popular thing I've ever seen landscapers use, the Echo SRM 225. So this is an older model from 2012. Once again, simplified starting system. Nice capacity fuel tank. It's very light. It's got a foam cushion grip. You'll find this thing for about like $225 about. You can get them on sale for even cheaper. It's got 2 line on the end. It's a bump feed. The new ones have the speed feed head. This
Can
is
it take
an older
one too?
What?
Don't you have another one in there that has one?
No. Oh, that's different. And the heads are also interchangeable, so I could put a speed feed on this. Or I could put the single line head where you just cut the line and put it in. I do have a head like that my dad prefers when he was doing the business before I took it over. So anyways, yeah, you just got the stop switch, your trigger. It's very powerful, so you really need to just feather the trigger. You don't need to go full throttle on this thing at all. So price points, if you can get something, this is probably not for like right when you start out, because this is very pricey. Maybe a curved shaft, you can find those cheaper. Maybe you could start with a battery powered one, because this one's $200, but you can get something a little less, but make sure that the battery lasts long. You have to buy extra batteries. That thing's a good idea for starting. I started out with that. The Echoes are perfect for starters. The Tour over there is a perfect starter. This one here, if you're gonna upgrade, like the backpack blow, if you're gonna upgrade, they're perfect. Really for if you're gonna go into the business, I really don't recommend this unless you're gonna be like, doing these really small homes, which I usually just put them in my grandma's car because I have yards over there that I mow. So yeah, I usually just bring that, and it lasts. I just have to bring a couple batteries, and it works. So hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.